Hello guys, I'm Laura, and since I have a cold, I was trying to record a song, but it was gonna like my voice is cracking, like when I do like it's not the same thing. So instead, here you go, this video that's about motivation because I've been thinking a lot these days. So here you go. So when I was a child, I was confident in myself and I knew that I wanted to become a singer. That was my passion, that was my purpose. And growing up, that's always been my certainty. However, people made me doubt myself, maybe that I actually could become a singer, like a singer. So then growing up, especially in a normalized society, it makes you doubt yourself and makes you stop believing in yourself and makes you stop thinking of that inner child that it always is within you. However, my inner child has always been important to me, and I've always give importance to her, although maybe I forgot about her because I was too immersed in my negative thoughts. My inner child has always been with me. So this is gonna be like a step-by-step guide on how you can wake her up if she's sleeping, because it's still within you. For those who, like me, have doubted themselves, and this self-doubt has stopped them from reaching their goals. So keep watching if this is you. First off, I strongly believe that you have to follow your passion, and if you do that, everything is gonna be fine, everything is going to work out, and you can do that, you can. But let's go in order. So you can reach your goals, you can reach your dreams that you had as a child. So step one. Okay, the first step for reaching your goals and waking up your inner child is self-esteem. When we were children, we had self-esteem, we had confidence. I was so confident when I was a child, and then growing up, obviously, you start doubting yourself. You have to start growing your self-esteem again, because self-doubt comes from a lack of self-esteem. This is what's stopping us from reaching our dreams, because we stop believing in ourselves, we stop believing in who we are. So what we gotta do is grow that self-esteem. This is a major goal, a major step, because it's divided into mini structured steps. I could make an entire video on that. Of course, refining, because we had it as a child. Refining your self-esteem is a process. It isn't easy and it doesn't come overnight. But how can you start? Surely, growing up your self-esteem. First thing, then second step, reconnect with yourself. So you have to reconnect with your inner child. Okay, let's do an exercise. Close your eyes and imagine yourself as a child. So close your eyes, imagine yourself as a child and think of all the dreams that she or he had. Think, what did you want when you were a child? What was your dream? Even if you forgot about it, because some people may even have forgotten about their dreams. So close your eyes and think, what was your dream? Imagine how sure she was or he was of becoming an astronaut, a singer, an actress, an actor, and whatsoever. Like, leave space to your imagination. If it's something like improbable or impossible, nothing is impossible. Close your eyes and think of yourself as a child. What did you want? Like, stop limiting yourself. Even if you wanted to go on the moon, okay, just reconnect to that dream. Keep your eyes closed, I see you. Then reconnect to that memory and think of the excitement of her, in her eyes, in his eyes, thinking about what he wanted, what she wanted. Feel the emotion of what she wanted, what he wanted, and how happy, how the smile on her face, the smile on his face, but that dream gave him or gave her. By doing this, you might find yourself, I don't know, smiling or crying, I don't know, because maybe, think of your inner child can make you feel emotions. Well, that is your sign that your inner child is still within you. It's still within you. It's still with you. It's still there. Now that you're reconnected with yourself, the next step is find yourself. Think of yourself now and ask yourself these questions. What made you stop believing in yourself? What made you stop believing in your dreams? Was there a specific changing point in your life that made you stop believing that those dreams were achievable? And think about that. Write it down if it's needed. Take some time. It's gonna take some time, maybe. Give it some time and then see what comes out. Now that you've reconnected with yourself, you've found yourself, your inner child, and your part that made you stop believing in your dreams, now you can re-find yourself. And how are you gonna do that? Now that we have more self-awareness and knowledge in ourselves, we have to turn on the spark that us as a child had. So that is what's gonna drive you. It's not motivation, because we're not gonna be motivated all the time, but what drives you is the spark that you had when you had a child, the passion. Okay, it's not motivation, it's the passion. You will automatically become motivated by what drives you. What drives you is your passion. So once you have refound your passion, motivation is gonna come easily. Like, it's not about motivation, it's about passion. Remember that. Okay, now let's get practical. Obviously all of this takes time. I'm just giving you a little guide, but it takes a lot of time. Maybe it can take time, it's fine. So let's get practical. For example, let's say that you found out that you refound your passion inside of you. That was like, for example, playing piano. Okay, go there, approach the piano, even if you don't feel like it. Approach the piano, try to see how it feels. And then if that's your passion, that's gonna come easily. Whenever I approach the piano, like, I kind of get hypnotized to it somehow. It doesn't have to be the piano, it could be whatever. It could be a sport, it could be whatever, the music for me, but it could be whatever. And you know inside of you what it is. You know what gives you that spark. So try to get close to that instrument, to the sport. Try to dance. I don't know what your passion is, but try to literally get closer to it and see what comes out. Even if you don't feel like it, your passion was dancing, try to dance even if you don't feel like it, and then your passion is gonna light up. You just gotta reconnect to what you used to love and to what you love. Then ask yourself, is this what I still love? I mean, you know what it is. You know what it is. It is your spark, because it gives you this drive, this spark, and you know what it is. You know what your passion is. You just have to find it. And I hope that this is helpful for you to get it on again. It's also possible that your dreams changed in the path. Like, it's not like, for example, you wanted to be an astronaut, probably you don't want to be an astronaut anymore. So you have to first reconnect to what you wanted, to what your dreams were as a child, and then ask yourself some questions like, is it what I still want? Like, first try to reconnect to those things, and then you'll figure it out. For example, let's approach the piano. You'll know if that's still your passion or not. You'll know by your intuition. Let's say that's still your dream. If it's not, you can take try to still figure out what it is. Now you have to know that you're not gonna learn to play piano overnight. So that, obviously there are setbacks in the way, and this might stop you, like it might have stopped me because of a lack of patience. Patience is necessary, but if you have passion, everything is gonna come easily. You just have to work on the things that are setting you back. And how can you deal with setbacks? First off, break it in small steps. If you have the high dream, the highest dream, I want to become rich, I want to become a pianist, I want to become a violinist, so I want to become the biggest, I don't know, sports person in the world. I don't know. Literally, you're gonna become overwhelmed because you're here now. Okay, you're here now, so you ask yourself, how do I get there? And how can you get there? You have to just think of the next step. So write it down if you want to, but break it in small steps. For example, okay, today I'm gonna do this piano exercise so that tomorrow I will be a little bit better in piano, and so one day I will be a pianist. But think dream big, but think small for now. Okay, Every single step is gonna get you closer to your dream. So every single step matters. For example, let's say you set yourself the time for 1 hour of piano. That's enough. That's enough. And if you're gonna choose to do one thing every day that's gonna get you closer to your dream. For example, let's set up an hour of piano, and you must be determined. So determination. Let's say you set up to do 1 hour of piano, then you're not always going to stay motivated, but if you have the passion, you can stay determined. Because if you have a goal in mind, just picture, you have to visualize your goal in the future, but think of it step by step. No matter if you feel like it or not, if you set up to do like 1 hour of piano every day, and you know that by the end when I go to bed I have to have done this. This is called determination. It's gonna get you closer to your dreams, like every day, each day, step by step. So this, like, you've got to be determined to reach your goals and to achieve your goals. And so to do this, you have to break it step by step and make it a habit somehow every day. For me, it's even hard to create habits, but determination is gonna get you everywhere, because I am determined. And even though I'm not a like an organized person, if I am determined, I can reach anything, because I set my mind to it. I've set my mind to achieve what I want. Remember, failing, it's okay, because it isn't all of it isn't something that happens overnight, but you just gotta try, and obviously, and also, like, not beat yourself up if you fail, because failing is a part of the process. Most people that are successful now have failed in the past, and that's fine, that's okay, like, it's fine. So what you gotta learn, I think that what successful people have is that setbacks are in the lives of everyone. So it isn't not having setbacks, it is accepting setbacks and challenging them, overcome them somehow. It's not easy, but it doesn't have to be easy. It will be easier if you have the right mindset. It's not easy to have the right mindset, but it's gonna be hard. But you're gonna do it if you're determined enough. Like, determination is everything. Okay, now we'll like explore these things, the steps. How not to stop. By being determined, of course, but also by growing discipline. Discipline is the easiest tool. Like, so first off, let's like recap. So you have just reconnected to what you felt you wanted to do when you were a child, and then you found out, you ask yourself questions to figure out if that's still what you want. So by approaching what was your passion, and like listen to the spark within you. Is this still there? Is it not? Ask yourself questions. It's very helpful to self-analyze yourself, so you'll stop self-doubting yourself. And now you're here, and you have to be constant in what you do, and discipline itself like plays a role in this, like a great role. But I personally, I believe, like, since I'm not very disciplined, to be honest, like, I'm saying this, but actually all of this I'm still working on it. Determination, like, to me, you have to be determined. You have to have in mind where you wanna go, but clarity, it's important. You're clear about where you wanna go. Have so many things in mind. Okay, this is me like getting out of the script. I think that you now have to be determined. You're gonna be determined to let's say, even if like you don't like your situation now, try to switch your perspective and then make it what drives you. Make it what drives you to change. Like, I'm saying that, but it's not easy. I know that. You gotta be determined. You gotta stay determined. Show it through discipline. And it's fine. It's okay to fail. Don't be too hard on yourself if you fail. Just gotta be determined to do that one single hour a day of piano, to become a pianist one day. You think of today. This is like the timeline. This is yesterday, doesn't matter. The future self, don't think of that too much. Like, think of you now. Think of have the picture of where you wanna be, but like, don't just put a wall and think of you now and think of next step. gonna be easier. So like this becomes a loop of positivity and determination and self-esteem, because once you stay determined and you reach that one little step a day, and you don't put yourself too like high expectations, your self-esteem is gonna grow. And so after you have self-esteem, you say, oh, I can do it, and then you're gonna see results, and then you're gonna be making progress. And this is how it works. You gotta get into a positive loop, and get out of the negative loop that you might be in. You gotta try to do something different, and it's gonna be just a hard thrive to get out of the negative loop. But after you get into the positive loop, everything is gonna be better. It's not easy. It's not like something that I'm saying this in 10 minutes, but it's something that takes a lot of time. But you gotta work on yourself. Just like I'm trying to do with myself. It's not easy, but it doesn't have to. Remember, you're exactly where you're supposed to be, because you have to enjoy the process to get, like, you gotta enjoy the process. Not easy, because for me it isn't, for example, but you gotta try to like compliment, honor every single progress that you made, even if it's the smallest. It's fine. You already are getting closer to where you want. And remember, passion is what drives you. Passion. You gotta be passionate about what you want, what you love. You gotta be passionate about what you're doing, because first that's gonna come out, and people are gonna see that you're passionate about talking, about playing, about whatever. People are gonna see it, and you're not gonna do it for people. You're gonna do it because you're passionate about it, because that's what drives you. And then you're determined, and then you are like, you believe in yourself again, and you're happy again. Okay. And so these are the keys for not giving up, because it's easy to give up, but like, isn't it boring to give up? Right? It's boring. Like, after you give up, then what? You're just in the like ever endless like negative loop. No, you just gotta keep thriving, keep going. So these are the keys for not giving up, and stay not motivated but determined, driven, passionate. You gotta be passionate, okay? Passion. More passion, more music, more passion. So yeah, this was a little guide to achieve your goals and wake up your inner child, from waking up your inner child to become the best version of yourself. I mean, I'm saying all this, but I'm still working on it, and therefore I made a little guide for me too. Remember, it takes time. Don't believe everything that is on social media, and it takes time. I'm saying this, but I'm in the process as well. So I hope this helped you guys, and I handed you the keys for success. But remember that you have got to open the doors. You gotta be the one to open the doors with the keys that I handed you. Thank you for watching so far, guys. And I hope this was helpful for you. And if you want more kind of like this, tell me. I wanted to make a song, but literally I have this fucking cold, bro. I just literally one more content. Maybe more even singing content, music content, because I'm a singer and I've never abandoned that. Although like I might have self-doubted myself, but I've never doubted on my passion. And this is what is your passion, something that no matter what you don't abandon. Or if you do abandon, you haven't abandoned it. It's like an illusion. You think you've abandoned it, but you have it in the back of your mind. You have it in your heart, in your soul. It's there. So you know what it is. Even if you don't have it, you can find it out. But if you do, you know what it is. My certainty, my life, my soul, singing. And that is it. And that is very beautiful. This very beautiful thing. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching so far. And if you like this content, subscribe. I'm gonna make more videos. A song of mine is about to come out. And thank you so much for watching. See you soon. Appreciate every single one of you. Bye. Like, this was, I can't but doing a script is actually more useful. Like, I also did that ramble video. Do you want it? I don't know if you prefer these videos in which I ramble, or videos that actually are organized. I can't be organized, but guess. Okay, since the video is over, I'm just like just being myself. Follow your passion. Don't give up. Never. Never give up. Never give up. Don't give up.